It was a smaller week for competitive Splatoon 3, with lots of events taking the start of the LUTI season as a reason to take some well-needed rest. But when the numbers of events go down, player counts go up, and so does how stacked each event gets, leading to one of the most competitive weeks in this game's history. How's it going, y'all? I'm Ranny, and I'm here to break it down in the Weekly Ink. Starting with Paddling Pool, as always, this week's event was swept by DivX's Harrogate Hitterlander. Sorry if I'm butchering that, I only speak English, through the winner's side. Playing some close sets against Cherry Wave and close ones before 3-0ing Cynthia Fan Club in Grand Finals. Not a ton to say about this one, but a good event nonetheless. Now moving on to our weekend events. Dapple ran the 98th edition of Triton Cup last Friday, which was surprisingly stacked. Grand Finals between one hit consisting of Yu, Kyo, Argo, and Omega, and Tayuka Yara, made of Obito, Phoenix, Shadow Wind, and Basil. After a very close Game 5, the set finally went to one hit, taking it through winner's side to secure the W. As for the other big Friday event, From the Ink Up 73 saw 41 teams compete and try to secure the elusive ban. After a close winners final against Driving with Influence, Star Guardians of Chaos managed to beat Rainfall 3-2 in Grand Finals to secure their win. Congrats to them, and shout out to Under Pressure for the great event. The next day, we saw two big events, Battle for BIPOC 2 and H-Town Splashdown 4. We'll save H-Town for after our online events. So starting with Battle for BIPOC, this event was ridiculously stacked. Tons of Div 1 and Div X level teams and pickups, including Crispy, Candon, Poyo, Moonlight, and My Little Henlo, came out to support the cause, and made an amazing event. Oops All Blasters, a team where the name describes the gimmick, had a solid run to 5th given their limitations, along with other well-known teams like Big Fat Sea Cows, Helios, and Distinct having fun runs as well. The finals of the event between Div X's Moonlight and LAN champion qualifiers My Little Henlo, and in the end, Moonlight pretty dominantly took the win. Thanks to everyone who played and supported the event. It's a fantastic cause, and we're glad to see you do it so well. Moving on to our big LAN of the week, H-Town Splashdown. The 4th qualifier for the Splatoon 3 LAN Championships was the biggest event yet for the circuit. 18 teams came out to play, with the highlight being tons of Texas collegiate teams such as Arc Silly, Texas A&M Maroon, H-Town Rebels, all came out to make the most of the local, in addition to other LAN favorites like Mickey Mouse and Xiphius. To put in perspective how strong this event was, 3rd place went to the Brave Little Toaster, consisting of Brave WT, Para2, Pika, and Toast. Yeah, it was a stacked event. Grand Finals of the tournament fell between Mickey Mart and Siku got kicked out. And after being sent down to losers by them in winners finals, Mickey Mart just couldn't stop the sweep, and fell 3-1 to Siku. Congrats on qualifying for the LAN Championships. We can't wait to see you play. That's it for our tournaments, so now we need to get a move on to our two leagues, LUTI and CCA. Starting with LUTI, as the first week of competition, we saw some frankly insane upsets. For Group A of Div X, an insane upset, Poyo, the lowest seed, managed to defeat Black Lotus, the highest seed, 5-4. Moonlight beat FrickPie comfortably 5-2. And in a slightly smaller upset, Floaters Grab a Life Vest managed to upset Facade 5-4 in order to get their win. As for Group 2, Mansai also got a pretty crazy upset, beating Candon in a 5-3. And as of the time of writing, we're still waiting on the sets between Slide to Win and Mickey Mouse House, and Vacation and Harij. The set between Vacation and Harij will likely be critical in determining who makes it to the playoffs, so that will be interesting to see play out. Pivoting over onto the CCA, this week was a little bit more even than the previous. While PSU Blue still bodied Old Bay Brigade 4-0, otherwise the rest of the week was fairly even. UCSD just barely managed to secure a 4-3 victory over USF Gold. VCU Big Fat Sea Cows managed to get some comeuppance for last week with a 4-1 over GMU Patriots. And Central Michigan similarly 4-1 Splatlanders. We're still waiting for Drexel versus UCF as of writing, so we'll see how that plays out. As for lower divisions, in Div 2, Egg Spaghetti managed to win a tight 4-3 over Tamu Maroon, positioning them nicely going into their next few weeks. And down in Div 3, MTSU Skyfall continues their reign of terror with a 4-1 over RIT White Prawn. As for my set this week, well, I don't want to brag, but BSU Gristico absolutely crushed it in Div 4, going 4-0 against Coyotes Black. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I'd be surprised if we didn't make it to playoffs this time. And on that note, that just about wraps it up for this episode of the Weekly Ink. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, same place, next week. Bye-bye!